Da 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 da. Howdy y'all, Michael here. Today is Saturday, February 12th, 2022. It is a very cold and brisk, windy day. I've already lost my hat once. Gonna try not to lose it again. But I'm here in Denton, Texas, at the campus of TWU, which is Texas Women's University, and we're gonna go on top of this building here. We actually have amateur radio equipment on this building, which is Star Call, and we have amateur radio equipment on the other building back there, which is Gwyn Hall. So let's go check it out together. Come hang out with me. All right, we're all inside here, just trying to stay warm. Waiting for the police to let us in. Smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave. Here's a tidbit I didn't know. Stark Hall, the LDC Stark Residence Hall that is, built in 1967, was the first skyscraper in Denton. A little trivia there for you. All right, we're in the elevator. Time to hit the 21st floor. We're actually going to be higher than the 21st floor because we're going on the roof. And here's the way out. And this is behind the scenes. Getting the cabinet up the stairs.
If you'll bring it my way. You good? This is the tricky part. I gotta make it.
That's, as they said on the episode of Friends, pivot.
Stand it up, and then we'll slide it up.
While they're out there wrangling that cabinet, it's awful tight quarters here. Go down here. Take a quick little peek down there. We're up here a ways, folks. And I'm not exactly fond of heights.
That's right.
It sounds like we're making some progress up there.
We're on the landing.
We're on the landing. That's progress. So we're taking a little time to get the cabinet up. The last time we had the cabinet full of equipment and took it up on Gwyn Hall. And that was for our primary repeater for our Skywarn activities and such. And that's our storm spotters. And other emergency traffic gets on there as well. So we got several repeaters up here. We'll go through them in a bit. But for now, we're stuck in the stairwell until this cabinet can get up past us. We got the cabinet up. Yep. It was a beast as always, but we got the cabinet up.
Step out of the way here. Let's go for this.
Let y'all see what we see from this tower here. We're way up here. I would say 22 to 23 floors up here. Because floor we got off of is the 21st on the elevator. Seeing for a long distance out here. Up there are antennas. The 440. I'm not sure what all the different antennas are. But that long one you see right there, that's a 440. There's a 2-meter antenna over there. Nope, that's not 2 meter. I think that's 1¼ meter, possibly. Could be 2 meters. How fast is wind speed?
Faster than 20.
Just into 20. Both Cliff and I brought our anemometers up here.
We're back in kilometers. All right.
And I have a very similar brand one. A little different look.
Miles. Where's Americans?
This is a UHF antenna. It's laying on the roof here. I'm not sure if we brought this one up or this one is just laying up here for use at a future time. Hey, this is Mike. He's our technical director here at the club. What are we doing today?
Well, we are cleaning the place up. We're going to be installing a grounding system for all our cabling coming in. And we're going to add one more cabinet, this large thing out here, and we're going to take a smaller cabinet with equipment in it and place it inside this larger cabinet. And then just a general sprucing and cleaning. We're also going to test antennas, and we're going to replace one antenna, which is sitting out here.
Okay, that was the antenna I was just looking at, the UHF antenna out there.
We're going to go up on the roof and have that replaced.
Okay.
So that's basically it in a nutshell. It's actually the page. It's a full page of things to do. But that's the bullet points of the big stuff.
And here's Sarah Ann doing some cleaning. She's got her bottle 409 and a cleaning rag. This long bar here is a grounding bar.
Well, it was it.
And every cable is going to go through this bar here. So it's grounded to kind of help prevent lightning strikes and bleed off any static electricity that's up here. I was putting my gear together here for a little live stream on the Facebook page for Dakara. So you can see way out here. I'm kind of leery of getting too close. That's 380. Over there is the top of Gwen Hall. And right about there on the corner is a 2-meter antenna. And that's the repeater that we use during severe thunderstorms. A little better shot at that building. I'm wearing a hat that's about to fly away here. Because it's a bit windy out here. Time to go back in. We just got through with the live stream, so I'm a little chilled out right now. Trying to get fingers back, feeling back in my fingers here. What were you saying?
Is that live?
No, that's not live. It's YouTube. It's your old buddy. Bob is busting out his laptop. What are we doing here, Bob?
We're going to do an RF power measurement.
Make sure it's pushing as much power as we are expecting it to.
Well, I have to throttle the power down before we hit it to the amplifier.
Oh, thank you, sir.
So which repeater are we putting the amp on? So the 220 repeater is going to have an amp?
Yeah, it's a 100-watt amp.
100 watts. Eventually, are we trying to get it to go down to 5 watts transmission?
No, I want to get it just shy of 10.
10, okay.
So we're going to put attenuators on the output of this transmitter to knock it down to just shy of 10, because the amplifier's got 10 dB of gain. So we can get about 10 watts out of the repeater radio. We'll get 100 watts out of the amplifier. Okay, let's see what happens here.
Okay. 4 lines or 5?
Let's test it. 45 dBm. We got to knock that down about 6 dB.
Okay.
So we do that by grabbing
5 coaxes.
5
Yeah.
attenuators.
Do you still have a UHF lead?
Basically what's happening here is we need to reduce the power coming out of the radio, of the repeater here, so we can feed it into an amp. And what he's looking for is what's called an attenuator, which basically it reduces the power that's able to get through. And folks, we are in very tight quarters, so we're having to do a little dance to get around each other. But we do appreciate the Dakar Club allowing us to come up here and learn a little bit. And there's nobody up here that is paid to do this. These are all volunteers, and a lot of them with a lot of technical knowledge, years and years of it. Some of these people actually make a living working on systems like this. Bob, I think you're getting your workout going up and down. So it's basically putting the attenuator in the line.
Yeah. But I want to go ahead and get this jumper in place because it's got to reach the... So we're coming out the transmitter to the jumper with the two attenuators. No. Yeah.
Basically, yeah, because see how it's circulating.
11 hours.
First card's the worst.
This is fixed.
April 14th.
So now we're going to see what happens.
This thing.
That's right. Oh, it's keyed up already.
It's like a duplex.
That's a little hot.
Actually, backplexer.
So we got to do a little bit more.
I want to bring it down one more.
Commercial.
Oh, you got the Minnesota Life coupler. Cool.
I'm going to ask Wes to tell me what this thing says. What did that slug say?
50 watt?
Ah, really?
Yeah, about here.
I didn't bring my 100 watt slug.
Yeah, I had to change my headgear out a little bit here. Still a little windy up here. Fingers are getting a little icy too. Still 37 degrees according to the repeater. But it sure feels like it's getting colder and colder and colder. It feels like it's in the teens, literally. Feels like that. Literally feels like. It makes sense. Tell you what, I'm sitting across from that room. That room is blowing some heat. So I got the cold air and the heat hitting me at the same time. It evens out. It's nice. What is that?
Hornet? Yep.
The yellow dragon.
He is.
He ain't moving fast.
No, he's cold.
No, they slow down in this time.
Well, everybody's got to have their TV. This is the amplifier that was for this hall way back in the day.
Estimated early 70s.
Early 70s. It basically took the TV antenna on top of the building and put enough power for everybody to receive it in the building. Old tube system.
Here's the distribution.
We got open port.
Cabling right here. And it goes to 1, 2, 3.
Here's the first 10.
8.
Looks like about
Approximately 13 floors, probably.
Okay.
There's 10.
Okay. Can I hear you that back? You must have paid extra for the TV in the building. I bet you back then it didn't go to rooms. I bet you it went to like lobby TVs.
Yep. Went to the general area.
Can you imagine going to all the rooms? How many rooms they have here?
Well, now all of them have cable.
Right.
Okay, so that's number 10. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, it's more than that. It's about 2.1.
Which now comes this way.
I'm leaving a couple of socks.
Deconstructing's always more fun than constructing.
Here.
There you go.
You want to be the only one we
But
got? That was on it. No, we're
Yeah,
the
that's
numbers
it's
that
where you
were.
want it to be.
Okay. Thank you.
The return
Some
loss
of
is
it.
good.
Okay, now
Yep, you are.
Now, what's our loss to that? 1.34.
1.3.
That's even better, and it should be. And it's right in the middle, right where it needs to be at. Yeah, your transmit cycle is slightly adjusted. Your return loss is tad off, and the peak was a tad off. We saw it both ways.
yeah, we've been wiping stuff down.
Now, the only thing we haven't checked is notch. And I don't think we need to.
But we can do it real quick.
Yeah, we can do it real fast. Okay, what you want to do is
Terminate the antenna.
you terminate the antenna. Actually, what I do is I send a signal into the antenna.
This is the antenna. Put the terminator here.
Okay.
Let's look through the system through isolation.
We're measuring notch next. And it should be in excess of 80 dB. I have this in right here.
Okay, I am transmitting into,
The antenna. Wait, the antenna's right here.
I want to, no, I don't want to transmit into the antenna. I want to go through it. See the maximum. I want to do this. I want to transmit into the transmitter.
Okay.
What are we measuring now?
We're measuring the isolation between the receiver and transmitter by a notch. It should be in excess of 13. That don't look right.
Yeah, it does. It's down almost 80 dB.
Rotor control.
Oh, okay, I see now. Yeah, 80 dB. That's what you're looking for. You want 80 dB.
All right, yellow is the return loss on the
And
transmitter.
it should be in 20 dB.
And it's looking pretty good. It's in the 17 to 20 dB
That's
range.
just fine.
Which one it is?
The orange is the receiver return loss, and it is in the 18 dB range,
That's
which is
just fine.
fine.
Nothing wrong with that.
Blue is
No, it's
the
more than
S21,
19.
that's the insertion loss through the two ports, and we can see that basically it's in excess of 60, sometimes 70.
Line number is.
Depending on the bounce.
Depending on the bounce.
Now, you could get it a little more accurate if you would take the output of this thing and raise it to the maximum, knocking all that bounce out, and you can also change the IF of this.
I can do that.
So,
I can go to
signal out.
measurement, one
I
moment,
don't screw up your calibration, so don't.
scale, more.
Say half-inch celiacs.
No, sir? Unless, oh, yeah, it is no over there.
More. No. Measurement setup. No. Frequency. Where's
I tell you what, it's going to screw your calibration up.
That
when you do that.
is 15.
And I have to recalibrate every time I change mine.
I don't think you have to be an engineer to enjoy this hobby. I'm more of a practical application guy. I do know some of the technology, but I don't go into it as deep as these people do. And what that's nice part of the hobby is you got people of varying degrees of technology, varying degrees of other practical things that they can do to help each other out. And we're pretty fortunate in Denton County. We have several clubs and they all have people who know how to do different things, so we all work together for a common goal, and we have fun doing it. The one thing is hams, we got to eat. So we're taking a lunch break. Mazatlan. Did I say that right? So Mazatlan, if I can say it right.
You bring it, I just want to eat it.
I'm good with the seasoned steak tacos. So this is set up. You dress your own taco. Kind of like that.
They look like tapas. You ever had Spanish tapas?
We're headed back. Lunch was good. Right there is Gwen Hall. Over there is Stark. Well, we're back at the repeater site. It's much warmer out here. Actually feels pretty nice. See the trainer rolling. Trying to figure out exactly where the colony is. It's somewhere out there. You can actually see downtown Dallas over there. Yeah, I still get the heebie-jeebies looking at something from that height. It's not too terribly bad. It gets a little worse when you're on the antenna deck because you don't have as much blocking you. And there's the wind. That's the antenna deck I've been on before. It will get your attention, that's for sure. You can imagine the wind loads that are up there sometimes. You have to have some sturdy mounts out there. We have yet to install the new cabinet, but we are going to get there. Right now we're taking care of some of the wasps, and we moved the cabinets back to the wall temporarily just to get some cabling done. Now the room's opening up, and it got quieter.
Well, we found a whole pile of decrepit, deceased insects.
Yeah, the wasp had a little cemetery here. We took care of that.
There's no front back to these things, is there?
Yeah, there is. We also got to put the side on it. This is the side right here.
No, bring any sides up for it.
You took the sign off of the other one.
This one, okay, and it goes on this, okay. So are they designed to be able to connect together?
Yes.
Haven't done that.
They are in fact designed to connect together.
That would be really nice, Bob, to be able to do that, but it'd be bonded and, right?
Yeah, but I don't have the hardware to do it.
Oh, okay.
So these are old compact servers, or not servers, but
Server
mainframes. Racks. They repurposed for ham radio.
Retest.
So right now we're testing all the cables.
No,
Trying to think.
not having make antenna.
And as well as my antennas and seeing what's good and what's not. I think we have one antenna that's gone down with
What was it
this.
supposed to be on?
We definitely
And we-
bad antenna.
And we had one cable that's got irregularities, but fortunately we have another antenna. Two cables.
Irregularities on the cable.
This one actually looks worse than the last one. Last one has a step on where it got stepped on.
Mhm.
About 2/3 of the way.
What
It
was
looks
it
like some of
connected
them are
to?
here in the room.
And we in fact measure it. But some of them are inside the buildings and some are on the rooftop. This cable has some damage.
So we still got a lot of work to do.
Well, we're documenting it first and then we'll schedule time to replace the cables. Running cables is a very long
What was that supposed to be connected to?
process.
Number 8.
Because as you can see, it goes through a very small hole. It's intertwined with everything else up here. And there's more up that has to go through the top side. That has to go
Just to show you a little bit of what they've been doing. You see all those yellow dots on the black cables there? Those are all labels. Trying to get the focus in. So this is cable 13.
Yeah.
And we have fully documented, there's 14. There's cable 12.
1.12.
And they're all labeled so we know which cable it is and we know exactly where it goes to and where it's coming in here.
I can't go that great anymore, but it goes to 226.
By the way, we've been here since
What's your cable?
9:30.
9:30, and what time is it now?
9.6 at 62 feet.
Maybe it's 4.
Cable was good.
We had lunch. We had a late lunch at 2.
What's that right there at the beginning?
5.
It's dang near 5 o'clock. It's 4:56.
We'll lose the light at 6:30.
7.69 feet.
Really?
Okay, we've been here since 9 a.m. this morning.
We'll cat it back a little bit.
Slide the whole rack back?
Yeah, can we?
Yeah.
Well, we're just tying up some things right now.
Let me get my backslide out of the way.
Cable management looks a lot better than it was. Still doing a little cleanup
All right,
there.
Gerald, I'm moving. Be careful.
Okay. I thought I just heard the cable.
And we gotta clean up the outside area here. All the stuff's gonna go back in there for storage. They're gonna have a group come out here tomorrow. I won't be out here. I'll be at home editing this video. We missed the sunset. That's 380 in Denton. Everybody's just getting ready for Saturday night. I wish this camera could capture the colors I'm seeing right now though. Nice deep orange. Thanks for hanging out with me. I know this is not my normal style video, but I wanted to share with you a little bit of what I do on the volunteer side. I don't necessarily work on repeaters, but I'm more of a practical application of the hobby. What they call the hobby, it's ham radio. Every person that's here individually is a volunteer, and they do this out of the love for their community, and it's a great resource. Not only does it help them communicate with each other, but it also helps them when we're serving others in the community as well. So I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm having fun doing it. But for now, y'all take care, be safe, bye.